And greetings YouTube gamers, welcome to another episode of Retro Raider. My name is Johnny Retro and welcome to the channel. So today I have a very special game to showcase to you guys. This is a ROM hack of Sonic the Hedgehog 1, but instead of playing as Sonic you play as Knuckles. Now this ROM hack was created in 2005 by a programmer called Stealth. Now Stealth is actually a very well-known name within the community. I mean, this guy has worked in many other projects, including Sonic Mania. And before I continue this video, I want to say that I will leave a link on the description box below where you can download this game for free and also learn a little bit about the background of this ROM hack and his creator. It's a very cool website, so feel free to check it out. Now, back into this ROM hack. Everybody knows about Sonic and Knuckles, the game. Now, Sonic and Knuckles cartridge actually use a lock-on technology where if you plug the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 cartridge on it, you can play as Knuckles in Sonic 2. Unfortunately, that was never possible with Sonic the Hedgehog 1 because of the palettes used, the color scheme. So that's why we never saw Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Although if you connect Sonic the Hedgehog 1 cartridge into Sonic and Knuckles cartridge, you actually get access to Blue Sphere. But that's a topic for another video, and you can actually check that out for yourselves. But about this game, there have been a couple of attempts to do this in the past, and in the past I say, before 2005. But the problem was that, what people did in a couple of ROM hacks that I've seen is that they just changed the color of Sonic to red, so it kind of resembles Knuckles. The moves are pretty much the same, it's just playing Sonic the Hedgehog with a red Sonic. But not on this version. This version you actually play as Knuckles from Sonic and Knuckles on Sonic the Hedgehog 1. On this version you have all of Knuckles' signature moves: gliding, wall climbing, and the spin dash. And you can also transform into Knuckles' super form by collecting all of the emeralds. Now, as far as I know, there is not an official physical release of this. So I want to tell you how I got my copy. So this was probably 1 month and a half or so. I saw an online ad for this game. And the guy had a couple of games there, but this was the only ROM hack that he had. And although he was not asking a very high price for it, and I mean by high price, you guys have to understand that these things are not cheap to make. There's a lot of work and time and resources actually to present something like this. And although the price was not that bad, I was just not willing to pay that amount for something that it is not official. And I could tell that, probably not a lot of people were interested on it. There's a lot of skepticism about stuff like this, and it's totally understandable, because of like reproductions and bootlegs and stuff like that. So I asked the guy if he was open to negotiate with me, and he actually made me an offer that I couldn't refuse. So
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
I bought the game. So I asked the guy a little bit of more information about this. I actually did a little bit of research myself, but I wanted to know how he got a physical copy of this one. And he actually made this. He made the copy. He put the ROM on the cartridge. He made the label, the manual, which was not included, by the way, and he made it especially for me. So this was made by him. So what I want to do first, it's actually to show you guys the cartridge, the contents on the box itself, and the manual. And then we're going to jump into the good part and see some gameplay. But not before this. Okay, so here's a little close-up of the box itself. It really feels like an original game. It really does. This is the outside box. Let's see what there is on the inside. Here's the manual, black and white, but beggars can be choosers. Was a very, very nice touch from the guy that made me this. Complete manual, very cool. And this is the cart itself. Now, a very, very nice touch is that the guy actually make this notation here, hacked by Stealth. Really, really cool. And this just feels like the 90s again. It smells like new. It really does. And now I really want to show you guys some gameplay. And here we are again. Here's my trustful Sega Mega Drive Model 2. So let's fire this baby and see what happens. Sega! Bonk. Very nice touch on the title screen with Knuckles instead of Sonic. And here we go. I mean, it's so much easier to play as Knuckles instead of Sonic. And I'm sorry, Sonic fans, but Knuckles is cooler. See? How easy was that? Okay, so here is Knuckles' wall climb. And it really feels like Knuckles. I mean, the colors are perfect. It really feels like Knuckles from Sonic and Knuckles. It matches really well with the game. I just want to say one last thing. This cartridge is actually region-free, so it works on a PAL unit, Japanese unit, and Sega Genesis, of course. So I just want to say a couple of things before I wrap this video. I want to say that I have nothing but respect for the people who still release new content for older systems. You know, people from the indie zone, people that make, you know, homebrews, Rom hacks, and even translation patches, you know, and repro games. You know, games that were exclusive to some regions, and, you know, they just took the, you know, the time and effort to translate everything and bring us a product in a physical form. To me, that is really the pinnacle of the passion for retro gaming. I also have a request for you guys. I am not a big tech guy when it comes to this, but I actually don't have a Sega EverDrive. So if you go to the link on the description box below, and if you download the ROM of this, I think that you might be able to play the game on the original hardware. I could be very wrong, but like I said, I'm not a big tech guy, but I think it might work. So please try it out and let me know in the comment section below. I would also like to hear your thoughts on this ROM hack. Also, don't forget to put a like on this video, please subscribe to the channel, and take care of yourselves, take care of the gaming community, and game a lot.